Hello guys, Solitaire Gaming here, back from our part of Killer Queen, and let's get started. The door was then slammed shut. The sound of footsteps became quieter and quieter. Suichi then placed his ear against the floor. Good, keep on going, keep on going. Wham! He heard the sound of the door of the other room next to them being kicked open. They weren't in the clear yet. Suichi couldn't let the worst possible scenario take place, so he stayed put as not to take any chances. Woo. After nearly 3 minutes of complete silence, Suichi felt the tension leave his body. Man, I almost had a heart attack there. He then breathed a sigh of relief and felt his whole body start to relax. He heard Sakumi's voice below him. Suichi then finally remembered the position they were in. Oh yeah, Sakumi-san. Sakumi's exhausted frame laid under Suichi. Her face was flushed red and her breaths were a little faster than usual. It probably wasn't only due to stress or fear. Sorry. Suichi swiftly leapt up and off of her as if to convince her that he hadn't been intending to do anything else to her. That must have hurt, huh? Sakumi didn't answer him. All she did was gaze at the ground with embarrassment. Sakumi-san?
大丈夫です。
That's good. Sakumi sprung up, then frankly waved her hands. She then continued to look down with a deep blush. Ha ha ha. Feeling uncomfortable, Suichi let out a fake laugh. But Suichi looked at the door Tezuka had left, free with a serious expression on his face. Tezuka had come and gone so quickly. The reason Suichi had covered Sakumi for so long was because he was worried about Tezuka's behavior.
Mitsurugi-san?
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about the way Tezuka came and went like he did. He looked like he was in a big hurry, you know.
そうなんですか?
Sakumi had been too distracted by Suichi's actions to pay much attention to it. Probably, why didn't he even bother to look under the furniture or explore a bit more? It doesn't make sense.
はい。
If he's done a more thorough search of the room, I'm sure he would have found us. If that's what happened, then the odds of getting out of there peacefully would have been next to none. He'll never find anyone if he keeps carelessly searching like that. Oh, wait a second. That thought hit him. No, it's the other way around.
逆? 何がですか?
Sakumi also shifted her gaze to the door. He can't check all the rooms unless he does it that way.
そうか.
Yes, that explains it. Tezuka even said himself, didn't he, that this building is too big.
広すぎますもんね、ここ.
Sakumi smiled. We might actually be able to get through this ordeal without fighting. That thought was comforting to Sakumi. But on the other hand, Soichi felt uneasy. Then what's their plan? What are the ones responsible for trapping us here planning to do by making us turn against each other? He didn't know about what Sakumi thought, but he figured it should be easy to keep hidden for the remaining 3 days. 10 or so people playing hide-and-seek in this massive building was ludicrous. That's why they hadn't encountered anyone else besides Nagisa and Tezuka. Hiding gave way to the opportunity of inadvertently passing someone, even a potential ally. Even if they continued hiding like they were, they wouldn't run into anyone at all, and could forget about any sort of contact or hopes of cooperation. Hypothetically, even if they were to comb the building carefully, the others could just move to another location, making their search fruitless. To begin with, they didn't have the time to go over the place in detail anyway. Don't tell me. Something cold ran down Suichi's back. Do they have a plan up their sleeves to hurry us along if we seem to be stalling the game? The game with hiding the whole time seems fruitless and boring. Yup. Suichi nervously looked at Sakumi. She hadn't realized it, that's why she continued to smile.
mitsurugi-san?
Then she caught on to his wary glance.
どうしたんですか? 変な顔して.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Sorry about that. I'm fine, really.
変なmitsurugi-san.
But in the end, Suichi never told Sakumi his concerns. They stood there for a little while longer to see if Tezuka would return, but fortunately, he didn't. It seemed that they didn't have to worry about Tezuka finding their rendezvous point for the time being.
みつるぎさん
Hmm?
渚さんを探しに行きませんか？
Is she dead? She seemed to have been waiting for the right time to bring it up.
さっきの人、手塚さん、独り言で言ってましたよね。あの女がこっちの方に来たのは間違いないって。きっと渚さんです。
Yeah, I agree.
入れ違いになるかもしれませんが、ここは一度あの人が調べていますから、よっぽどのことがなければ安全だと思うんです。
There were 4 other players that they hadn't met yet. Up till now, the only hostile player they had met was Tezuka.
逆にこの周辺をあの人が探し回っていますから、私たちが先に渚さんを見つけないと。あの人が渚さんを追っているのだって女一人で動いているからでしょ。
Got it, then let's find her first. But we need to be extra careful that we don't screw up or all our efforts will be for nothing. Suichi weighed the options of risk versus benefit in his head. As a result, he decided that it was worth the risk to go and find Nagisa. When he looked at the overall danger of both actions, he felt that they were both equally risky. That's why he felt the safety of his comrades was of utmost importance.
はい。
Sakumi gave a large nod in acknowledgement. While moving along down the hallway, Suichi and Sakumi were on high alert for potential traps. Eluding people in here was a simple task, but they had to avoid a situation like what happened earlier that had claimed Fumuka's life. The next trap might not be a fireproof shutter, but something worse. They wanted to avoid a confrontation with an opponent under dangerous circumstances. However, they saw no signs of dangers or traps. Thinking back to the start of the game, it had taken them several hours to encounter the first trap. This meant that there might not be a lot of them. But if they didn't stay alert at all times, then they might end up like Fumuka did. Traps were there nevertheless. It was really brutal, but it was an effective setup method. If they continued ignoring the possible existence of traps, they might eventually fall prey to one. But they would also waste precious time if they took too long investigating for traps. Although they were worried about Nagisa, Suichi and Sakumi still had to tread carefully. Found one. Upon lowering his face to the floor, Suichi spied a superfine wire that ran along with the floor's design. It seemed like a tripwire of sorts that would trigger something if tripped on. It was less than 1 centimeter high. If you were alone, you might run through that without even tripping it. But what would happen if several people went by? There was no guarantee that the entire group would avoid it. The trap was designed in a way that the chances of triggering it were higher as more people went by. Finally, we found it. I knew it. The general setup and the distribution frequency of the traps were clearly thought out as well. For Suichi and Sakumi with minimum knowledge of traps, there's a large responsibility to stay on top of both. Sakumi, stay back.
はい。
Two of them stepped back a few meters. Suichi then took out a block of wood he had gotten from the room they were in earlier, having intended to use it as a weapon. Suichi heaved it towards the trap. It hit the floor and started sliding across it. Ping. It then stopped the moment it came into contact with the wire, tripping it. At that moment, a strong fence came down from the ceiling. This one was different than the fireproof shutter, since they could see through to the other side of the hallway. To be more precise, 2 fences fell, dividing the hallway by creating a cage of sorts. When the cage was completed, the ceiling in the dead center of it abruptly slid open. This exposed a ladder that was apparently designed for someone to climb to the floor above. This is... One could describe the trap as splendid. First, the cage would forcibly split people into 2, perhaps even 3 smaller groups at most. Furthermore, the entire group would be forced to ascend to the upper floor one by one. Would take a while to reunite. The cage was designed to be transparent so the full group would know what they need to do. Perhaps if someone had miraculously found a specialized cutting tool along the way, then it might be possible to break through the fence. But unfortunately, nobody in Suichi's group had one. A wooden stick wouldn't cut it. If a group of people got caught in a trap, they'd be forced to split up. To think they go this far. Suichi was speechless. Sakumi, still surveying their surroundings, took a step closer to Suichi, as if she was afraid of being separated from him.
あれ？
Just then, Suichi had been too focused on the whole trap ordeal to even notice, but Sakumi did, since she was still checking the area. What's wrong?
みつるぎさん、聞こえませんか？誰かが話をしている声。
Sakumi closed her eyes and strained her ears to listen. You're right. Suichi, following Sakumi's example, finally heard it. There was definitely a high-pitched voice echoing down the hallway. Who is it? Can you tell where it's coming from? Suichi couldn't pinpoint the noise. Sakumi stood at the intersection of the hallway in front of them and strained to make out the location of the voices.
こっち、いえ、多分こっちです。
She then pointed to the south. Alright, then let's go. It might be Nagisa.
はい。
Suichi started towards the direction Sakumi pointed to. Traps. If he tripped a trap here, he wouldn't be able to tell. Suichi's feet remained planted.
みつるぎさん?
Sakumi looked at Suichi and tilted her head. Sakumi-san, take my hand. Suichi offered his hand out to Sakumi in a compromise. She's so shy. However, Sakumi seemed to misunderstood Suichi's intention because she didn't take his hand. Instead, she blushed and stared nervously at it. Hurry! Worrying that Nagisa could be in danger at the very moment, Suichi was being impatient. When she saw Suichi's angry glare, Sakumi frankly took his hand. Suichi grasped her small hand in a tight grip. Stay as close to me as you can. That way we'll get caught together if we set up a trap. Sakumi's expression mellowed when she finally understood Suichi's intentions. She was embarrassed at having jumped to conclusions way too quickly. She's doing that often. You have to hurry, but there could be more traps ahead. So if they get caught in a trap, they get caught in it together since they were holding hands. If that happened, they wouldn't get separated. Do you consider yourself a lucky person, Sakumi-san?
はい、普通だと思いますけど。
On the other hand, if there was a trap designed to hurt someone, then they could both be injured by it. There's no easy way of getting through that. All they could do was pray that didn't happen. And pray for the two of us to get through this in one piece.
はい。
The two of them began to run. Fortunately, they didn't encounter any traps. Suichi and Sakumi kept straining their eyes around every corner as they ran. Fortunately, they knew they'd taken the right path, since the voices they knew they heard were getting closer.
あんたね、いい加減にしなさいよ。
知らないよそんなこと。俺だってあいつを殺す前に練習したいんだ。
They didn't need to stop to confirm the loud voices were just around the corner. It was unfamiliar as few women know a girl's voice, and another voice was.
長沢くん?
Sakumi and Suichi reached the same conclusion. Let's hurry. Not only did Nagasawa have a trigger happy temper, he also openly admitted he was interested in killing people. He's crazy. It would be nice if he didn't go nuts and fall through with it, but... Although she'd never seen before, Karin was taken back by the boy's strange pink smile. From the moment they met, she couldn't trust that smirk on that kid's face.
抵抗なんて無駄だよ。女が男にか
Oh
な
no,
う
they
わけない
can't.
じゃ
They
ん。
can't beat you up. You don't even look that tough.
うるさいわね。だったらとっとと来ればいいでしょ。
Who's gonna win? We've been facing off for some time now, yet this boy hasn't made a move. Could it be
カリンちゃん。
a woman who hadn't said a thing yet suddenly called out from behind her?
渚さん、動かないで。こいつ、思ったより弱いかもしれない。
She replied in a quiet voice. He can't beat me. Karin made this conclusion when she analyzed the boy's stance. She didn't know where he'd gone yet, but the boy was gripping a metal pipe, but he wasn't in a fighting stance. Karin, a sports fanatic, could tell from one glance that the boy couldn't possibly exert enough strength to kill anyone with that pipe. He apparently didn't realize it himself. Did he lack any kind of real fighting experience, or was he not planning on using fatal attacks? Either way, that explains his hesitation. He just couldn't decide how to proceed in this situation. Nevertheless, the heavy iron pipe was still a threat. Even if he lacked the strength to swing it, he could still hurt it badly if he managed it. What's more, Karin was unarmed. If I could do something about the pipe, I'd be able to manage just fine. In that case, I'll...
ぐだぐだ言ってないでかかってこい。それとも、お前ただの腰抜けか？相手は丸腰の女の子なのに。
Oh, she called you out. And this is where I'll be stopping off for today. Thank you for watching this part of Killer Queen. Have a great day and night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.